my baby got a cuddle up tight. Gonna stop, gonna stroll over hill and dale. He'll spin and will. It's a 1950s rock and roll fairy tale. Daddy-o. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop. What's the word from the bird? The red came a basket, a biscuit, a tasket. Good God, Miss Molly, she's one cool dog. Getting her kicks today. She's on her way. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop. What's the word from the bird? Word from the bird. Everybody sing it. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop, red, white, and blue. Do-wop, red, white, and blue.
Hey, would you folks mind quietting down? We're trying to watch TV here.
Yeah, we don't come into your living room and make a racket. Now, let's see what's up.
Hey, Mom, Dad, can I go outside and play with my hula-hoop once I finish emptying the dishwasher? We've already seen this episode, find something new. This one looks good. It's one of those musical shows. Look, it's Amy Williams. Hey, Mom, Dad, I finished with the dishes. Now I'm going to go outside and play with my hula-hoop. It's such a beautiful day.
But there's so much on TV to watch. Now, where's that newfangled remote?
Wow, the pause button really works. What'd you say this thing's called again?
It's the Zenith Space Command Remote Control. The one these folks has changes channels, but this one is special. It does all sorts of things.
Like freezing the action?
Exactly. And that'll give us a chance to explain to all these nice people what's going on in the Hood household.
That's right, folks. This is the home of the Hoods. Mr. and Mrs. Hood spend most of their time right there in front of their black and white TV set.
Boy, some popcorn would sure taste good.
They live with their daughter, Little Red Riding Hood.
Fine, I'll make you some. My parents are too lazy to do anything themselves. They're really from Dollsville.
Poor Little Red Riding Hood. She has lazy parents, and she suffers from all the problems of being the youngest child.
There are other children?
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot.
Justin is definitely a dreamboat. Cutest prince in the kingdom.
Nuh-uh. Jason is much cuter. He's the most.
Meet Little Red Riding Hood's older sisters, Big Green Riding Hood and Medium Purple Riding Hood.
Anyway, Justin would never marry you. You're too much for Brent.
Well, Jason wouldn't even ask you on a date. I don't think he's into weightlifting.
If you ask me, Frank's the cutest. And he's the only one who's not stuck up. Boys, boys, you can't live without boys, boys. You can't live without them. Boys, boys, they like to poke fun. But still I'm gonna get me one.
I want a boy who's brilliant and bright. I want a boy who's strong.
I want a boy who is tender and kind, who is serenade all night long.
Greetings, fair subjects. I, King... What is it?
You have to be introduced, dear. You can't just start talking.
Why, of course. Fetch the narrators.
I can't, Your Majesty. They're on break.
I beg your pardon.
They're the narrators' union, Your Majesty. They get a 10-minute break after every scene.
Well, perhaps you could introduce me?
I could try, Your Majesty. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a great king, a great humanitarian, a dear friend of mine, and a man who needs no introduction.
Quite.
Greetings, fair subjects. I stand before you as your king.
And a man who needs no introduction.
Yes, I stand before you as your unintroduced king to make an announcement of great importance. Be sure to pick up milk when you go to the store.
Here, here.
I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure that's the right piece of paper.
Here it is.
Oh, excellent. Well, maybe you can make the announcement, Your Majesty?
Can I really? Why, thank you, Your Excellency. The King and Queen of Witchwood Underoos decree this day that their three sons, Strong Prince Justin, Wise Prince Jason, and
Here I am, Mom.
Loud Prince Frank are of age to be married.
So, my sons, the time has come for you to choose your brides. Do you have any ideas? Or should we place personal ads in the Kingdom Daily News?
Oh, what about Rapunzel? She has her own pet and never had to pay for her haircut. Or Goldilocks. I hear she's a wizard making corn just right.
No, I, strong Prince Justin, who lifted the great boulder of Ragu, who wrestled the mighty crocodile in the river Ouse, who bench-pressed my own mother, will use my amazing physical prowess to win Fair Red Riding Hood as my bride.
Red Riding Hood, what's so great about her?
Not so fast, strong brother, for I, wise Prince Jason, who won the math Olympics at age 3, who graduated from college at the age of 6, who this very morning won the Nobel Prize for Economics, will use my astonishing intellect to woo Fair Red Riding Hood for my bride.
Red Riding Hood doesn't even rhyme. They should just call her Red Hood.
What about you, Frank?
Well, I'm not really keen on getting married, but if she's good enough for strong Jason or wise Justin,
I'm strong, he's wise.
well, if she's good enough for my brothers, I guess she's good enough for me. So I, Loud Prince Frank, who ate waffles for breakfast this morning, who rides the bus to school each day, who, dare I say it, rides a swing bicycle in the castle parking lot, will use mine. I will woo Red Bride. Oh, I'll just ask her out on a date.
But they can't all three woo Red Riding Hood. I mean, she'd have to have her different hooves for every suitor. And she only has the one hood.
Although you have to admit, red really is the color. You were right, Aunt Sophie. We must find a way to choose which prince to name for this hood.
We could have a weightlifting competition.
We could all take the SAT.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think any of those is quite right for a fairy tale. What do you think, my dear?
I think this sounds like a job for someone I know. Yes, out of the dark night. Flying on wings of magic and possessing powers beyond those of any mere mortal, it's the fairy godmother. The fairy godmother. Would someone please send out the fairy godmother?
Sorry, Your Majesty, I was at Bridge Club. I didn't think you'd be needing me today.
We have a problem, Fairy G.
The time has come for our sons to marry, but each desires to court the same lady.
So how are we going to know who gets to woo Red Riding Hood?
Red Riding Hood.
Sorry.
Why, that's easy. Is this a fairy tale?
Take a look around. What do you think?
Well then, I must set 3 tasks for the princess to perform.
Does it have to be 3?
This is a fairy tale, young prince. Don't you know that everything in fairy tales comes in 3s? Goldilocks and the 3 bears, the 3 little pigs.
Snow White and the 3 dwarfs.
Precisely. So I must set 3 tasks for the princess to perform. Whoever succeeds in all 3 will win the right to woo Red Riding Hood.
I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
I hate to run to your cage, big brothers, but I will be the first to woo Red Riding Hood.
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, I will be the first to wed Whiting Hood. I know come rain or shine, Widow Wed will be mine. I will be the first to wed Whiting Hood, and when we wine and dine, Widow Wed will be mine. Oh, I will be the first to wed Whiting Hood, and here's the bottom line, Widow Wed will be mine. She'll be mine. She'll be mine. She'll be mine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wooing Widow Wed Whiting Hood.
Am so dispersed. I will call to you all when the first task is set. It's a shame I have no idea how to set tasks. All I can do is watch the Little Red Riding Hood in my crystal ball and hope something comes up. Did I hear a snicker? Do you not think I can see into my crystal ball? I assure you, it is the finest crystal that 50 cents and a trip to the 5 and dime can buy.
Why, hello there. You know who I am, don't you? I'm the sweet little grandmother that lives in the cottage in the woods. I'm an archetype.
What's an archetype?
Really, brother, you are exceptional. An archetype is a character who's appeared over and over throughout the history of literature.
Why, what a clever boy you are. Is that Nobel Prize medal you're wearing?
It's only for economics. It's not like you want it for peace or chemistry.
Good grandmother, we come to you for advice. We each wish to wed your granddaughter, Fair Red Riding Hood.
Except me. I just want to go on a date with her.
But we don't know anything about her.
Can you tell us about her? Is she smart?
Is she strong?
How is her hearing?
Well, Red Riding Hood is a kind and gentle girl, as you must know, because, after all, this is a fairy tale. But there are a few things you might not know about her. Let me see. She loves waffles for breakfast.
Did you know the average waffle contains over 300 calories, mostly carbohydrates and fats?
I once lifted a 500-gallon vat of waffle mix with one hand.
I like waffles for breakfast.
Oh, and she takes the bus to school in the morning.
In the future, the internal combustion engine will replace the same technology used in flying saucers.
I once lifted the rear end of a bus with one hand and changed the tire with the other.
I ride the bus to school.
Oh, and she loves to ride her toy bicycle.
Did you know Leonardo da Vinci may have had the idea for the bicycle as early as 1493?
I can bend a bicycle frame with my teeth.
I love riding my Schwinn bicycle.
That's only 3 things. Can't you tell us any more?
No, this is a fairy tale, and everything is written has to come in threes.
Guys, let's get out. She told us everything we need to know.
I wonder if I should have told them of my other 2 granddaughters, Red Riding Hood's sisters, and that one of them was the winner of the $64,000 question, and that the other won an Olympic gold medal in weightlifting. But they only asked about Red Riding Hood. Why would they care about her sisters?
Here's your popcorn, Dad. Is there anything else I can do for you before I go outside and play with my hula hoop?
Go make some cookies for your grandmother.
How come big green Riding Hood and medium purple Riding Hood never make any cookies? All they ever do is work out and study.
Get the door while you're at it. Isn't that howdy doody time?
Oh, you're right. It's almost 5:30.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Hood. Enjoying the old idiot box, are you?
No, we're watching TV.
Whatever. I have a special delivery here from the castle. Shall I open it for you as usual?
You'd better read it to us. They won't pay any attention to you.
Yeah, they never listened to anyone when Buffalo Bob was on.
One time the house caught fire and they didn't even know because it was 5:30.
You care about the clowns on the show that day.
I wish they let us watch the $64,000 question.
And I wish they'd let us watch pro wrestling.
It's not real, you know.
It is too, it's for entertainment.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Hood, this letter is to inform you that the princes Jason, Justin, and Frank are now of age to wed, and that each has expressed an interest in wooing your daughter Red Riding Hood. What? The fairy godmother has agreed to set 3 tasks for the boys. Whichever prince succeeds at all 3 tasks will be given leave to court Miss Hood.
No way.
Once a winner has been chosen, you will be informed via U.S. mail. I slave away every day, dragging the messages all over the kingdom, and they're going to use the postal service.
If Little Red Riding gets married, we'll deliver the packages of cookies to my mother on the other side of the forest.
We have an excellent cookie delivery program, Mrs. Hood. I assure you, it's much better than that postal service.
How much does it cost?
50 cents per dozen to any place in the kingdom.
We can't afford that. We're saving every penny for one of those new color TVs. Here are the cookies. Now can I go outside and play with my hula hoop? Just be a dear, Mother Red, and take them to your grandmother first. Fine. Never mind. That's halfway across the kingdom. At least we got out of this place. Don't bother it up for me.
There has to be a way to stop this courtship.
We could send her to an Ivy League college.
We could send her off to boot camp.
We can't send her off anywhere. We need her to deliver our cookie packages.
And bake the cookies.
And bring us popcorn.
There has to be another way.
Who are you?
Why are you here on TV?
I am the villainess of every fairy tale. I can make fair maidens sleep for hundreds of years or lock princesses in high towers. My specialty is spoiling marriages and drag racing my 55 Chevy.
I know you. You're the evil queen.
At your service.
But can you really help us? They have a fairy godmother working for them.
Pipple, fairy godmothers have no power over me. What would you have me do?
Anything that'll keep Little Red from getting married.
I could give her a poison apple that would get her accepted into an Ivy League college.
That's no good.
I could give her a potion that'd make her want to go to boot camp.
That's no good either. We want her to stay here, but we don't want to be the princess who wins the competition for her hand.
Aha, then I shall.
So, can you guess what she's going to do next? I can rewind if you want to watch that part again. Or maybe I just better let her go on. She looks pretty wound up.
Foil the princes at every move. With me in the case, none of the princes will succeed at any of the fairy godmother's tasks, no matter how easy they may be. The princes will fail, or identify the government forward. I am the queen of the neighborhood. I am the evil queen. Nobody must be in my way. Hear me as I say today. Hey, hey, everyone can't be as evil as me. We believe you're diabolical, workaholical. Anyone disagree? Not me. Diabolical, workaholical. No, we don't disagree. Hey, I am the queen of the neighborhood. I am the evil queen. A curse upon each prince today. Hear me as I say today.
So, are we all clear on the plot? The princes must succeed in the 3 tasks if they're to woo.
Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood. But the evil queen will try to stop them at every turn. Does that all make sense? Good. Then, on we go.
Hey, hey, everyone can't be as evil as me. I'm contemptible, tax acceptable. Tell me, do you agree? Not me. She's contemptible, tax acceptable. Yes, my queen, we agree. Let's dance.
Excuse me, little girl. I was wondering if you could help me.
Why, of course, Mr. Wolf. What can I do for you?
Well, you see, this is very embarrassing. I don't usually stop to ask for directions. It's just out in soda.
You're lost.
I prefer to think of myself as taking the sea.
Well, where are you trying to go?
Well, there's this little cottage on the other side of the wood. There's a sweet little old grandmother who lives there. And well, let's just say, I have a little surprise for her.
Why, that's my grandma's cottage.
What a coincidence. It's as if we're living in a fairy tale.
Here, you take my map. I'm gonna go try and pick some flowers for my grandma, but maybe I'll see
further in. Walk among my beautiful enchanting flowers. Soon you'll be lost deep in the woods, and no one will be able to woo you.
How do you think this sounds, please? Dear Jason, pay no attention to my sister, Little Red Riding Hood. She's a total drag in every way. Do you like it so far?
I don't comment on the content of your packages, ma'am. I just make timely deliveries and wear a brown shirt.
Well, I don't like it. It sounds too much like my letter to Justin. In my letter, I called Red. Boy, I swear.
Mine gets better. You really should consider me. I raise my own cattle, and when I say raise, I mean lift them over my head.
Well, my letter to Justin says, in my spare time, I enjoy calculating the value of pi, 2,000 digits, dabbling in Hegelian philosophy, and taking moonlit walks on the beach.
No fair. My letter to Jason says, in my spare time, I enjoy breaking iron bands with my biceps, pulling loaded railway cars with my teeth, and taking moonlight walks on the beach.
So let me get this straight. You're in love with Prince Justin, and you're in love with Prince Jason?
That's right.
You do know your beloved is called Strong Prince Justin, and your beloved is called Wise Prince Jason?
But Justin is so dreamy.
And Jason is so cool.
I noticed neither one of you wrote to Loud Prince Frank.
Who cares about Prince Frank? He's as square as Little Red.
Trophy can yell really loud. What's useful about that?
So, what do you say? Will you deliver our letters to the palace?
Mine is not to question mine. Mine is but to deliver prepaid packages.
And wear a brown shirt.
Yeah, that too.
I have a very good feeling about this. How could Justin fail to be charmed by 1,000 digits of pi?
And how could Jason fail to be charmed by counting?
I've seen Little Red Riding Hood of my crystal ball, and she's lost in the woods. How wonderfully lucky. Your Majesty!
What is it, Fairy Godmother? Calm yourself.
Excuse my excitement, Your Majesty, but I have set the first task.
How thrilling. What is it? Must they have the magical white stag or search for a reward of hidden jewels?
Even better, they must find Red Riding Hood.
That sounds rather dull. I mean, doesn't everyone know where the hoods live?
You misunderstand, Your Majesty. Little Red Riding Hood is lost in the woods, and your princes must rescue her.
Well, that's more like it. How exciting. How noble. I will tell the boys right away. Thank goodness they were all Boy Scouts.
That's right. Further in, further in. It would take a genius to find you in here. Or maybe a very strong man. Or maybe someone with a very loud voice. Enjoy the woods, Miss Riding Hood.
I do believe I'm lost. If only I hadn't given my map to the wolf. If only I hadn't left the trail. If only I'd used the restroom before I left home.
Now, Red Riding Hood was last seen at these coordinates moving south-southeast at approximately 3 miles per hour. Given the average undergrowth at this time of year and the angle of the sun, put it right about here.
What an easy task. All you have to do to find somebody in this forest is pull up all the trees until you got a better view. Wait, I think I see her.
Hello? Little Red Riding Hood, where are you?
Over here!
Stay there! I'm coming to your rescue!
I thought I heard someone coming to rescue me.
I found her!
I've done it. With the dependency passed me on my world-famous brain, I've won the first task.
I don't think so, brother. With my superhuman strength, I won the first task.
I got here at the same time as you guys.
Hey, look, the trail. Thanks, boys. Gotta go. Congratulations, boys. You've completed the first task.
But who won?
It's a tie. But don't worry. There are still 2 more tasks to go.
Ah, Fairy Godmother. I thought I met you sing you in this forest.
Evil Queen, I should have guessed you were behind Little Red's disappearance. So how are things?
Kind of slow. It's been hard to find work since the whole Snow White episode. There's just not much call for poison apples in this day and age.
Tell me about it. Some days I'm fond of living on my dreams. Well, I've been waiting my one
Nope.
They're just all the better to see you in.
What a big nose you have. I do hope you're allergic reaction to something.
No, it's just all the better to smell you.
Well, my perfume would rest good a lot, I think. And what big teeth you have. Have you asked your dentist if you have a problem with receiving gums?
No, they're just all the better to eat.
And what horrible bad breath you have.
Hey, wait. You can't do that. This is a fairy tale. You can only name 3 things. You name 4.
Eyes, nose, teeth, breath. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but you need to come and tell me where I was with my Listerine.
What do you mean they all complete the first test? I thought it was your job to stop them from completing the test.
Don't worry, don't worry. There are still 2 tests to go.
And how do you plan on stopping them? The infant fever starts in 5 minutes. We don't have time for all this secret plotting.
Yes, and later, Jackie Gleason is on.
So you see, we're a little busy.
Fear not. Let me introduce you to Gerald and Oswald.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Hood. I'm Gerald, and I have 16 years of experience.
I'm Oswald. It's 17 years for me. 17 years of what? 17 years of being a backpacker executive. That first year before Gerald joined me, business sure was hell, I can tell you.
You're the back half of a dragon.
And I'm the front half of the hood. We do birthday parties, bar mitzvahs,
Legal peace, Chinese New Year's. Feel like this is how you intend to stop the princess from winning the competition? 2 men in a dragon suit?
We are professionals, sir.
You may not look it, but when the suit is on, it's very difficult to tell from a real dragon.
We've had problems with knight in shining armors attacking or ripping the suit.
I think what I'm hearing then.
No, really, we just had ourselves a big tear in the neck just last week.
Don't worry, Mr. and Mrs. Hood. They may not look like much, but they are effective. Besides, do you know how much a real dragon costs? You'd never be able to get that color television.
Fine, just as long as you get the job done.
And get away from the TV.
Your Majesty, I've set the second task.
Let me guess. Waking Red Riding Hood from the sleep that could last 100 years?
No. Too bad I didn't think of that.
How many syllables? 2 syllables. First syllable sounds like groceries, checkout, sack, bag. First syllable sounds like bag. Second syllable sounds like hand, arm, grab, on, bag on. Let's see. Going through the alphabet. Agon, bagon, cagon, dagon, dragon.
On the nose. Little Red Riding Hood is being guarded by a dragon, and your princess must rescue her.
Oh, how princely. Should I get out their shiny armor?
Oh yes, I forgot to mention. No armor, no swords, and no spears. It's a rather delicate dragon.
Well, if anyone cannot fox a dragon, it's my distant Jason.
Don't forget young Prince Frank is going as well.
Oh, I do hope the boys will look after him. He's such a sensitive child. I think it would really hurt him to be instantly reduced to ashes by the fiery breath of the dragon.
It's all part of growing up, my dear.
This looks like a good spot. Unless they come up from behind.
She did say no spears, didn't she?
No spears, no swords, and an extra $10 if we scare them off by nightfall.
Well, let's get to it.
Hey, call yourself a dragon, do ya? I don't see any fiery breath.
Stand next, sir, the hand of death.
Do you know who I am? I can lift up great trees by the roots. I can move giant boulders. I can eat 100 cheeseburgers and wash it all down with 100 vanilla cokes in one sitting. I am strong, Prince Justin.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, your voice sounded different a minute ago. No matter. I challenge you to a wrestling match. The loser will leave the forest.
Not so fast, strong brother. I too have a few words for the dragon.
Be my guest.
I know, dragon, that you plan on eating fair Red Riding Hood.
What did he say?
But I've come to inform you. After careful study of her caloric intake, I find that she is rich in a particular amino acid which causes great digestive distress in dragons.
No kidding.
If you leave now, you stay safe and healthy. But if you remain to eat her, not even Alka-Seltzer will be able to save you from a horrible fate.
Hey you, dragon, get out of here!
What was that?
Get out! Get out! Get out!
I've had enough of this. This isn't worth Evil Queen wages.
The moose, skedaddle, scram! Make like a tree and leave! I did it! I chased away the dragon! I won the second task!
He did not, and he was going to leave after what I told him.
He was going to leave as soon as I challenged him to a wrestling match.
Yeah, but I'm the one who chased him off.
This is Fairy Godmother. Ask her.
Fairy Godmother, am I not the winner of the second task?
Oh, is the second task over already? I was hoping for a day off.
But who won?
Why, all of you, of course. Don't you know nothing can be decided until the third task?
Did you ever wonder if we ought to get in another line of work?
What do you mean? You're the dragoning? I've been the back half of dragon ever since I left school.
What else would I do? I don't know. It's just that I almost get the feeling people don't even like dragons.
You're being silly.
No, think about it. They're always trying to clear us off, coming after us with spears and swords and celebrating when we leave.
It's just their way, that's all. They need time to understand us.
But how much time do they need? We've been working side by side for 16 years.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
What is this anyway?
It's a wonderful world of Disney. It's one of those nature TV shows about the secret happens with the dragon.
Those beans are looking wonderful.
I'm doing my best. It's not every wolf that can pull a rake.
Why, I never noticed how big of those plums you have.
All of them. Better to hold tools with.
Oh, Grandma, I'm so glad I found you safe. I've had such an adventure getting here.
Welcome, my child.
Oh, what strong arms you have.
All the better to hug you with, my dear.
And what sharp fingernails you have.
All the better to dig potatoes with, my dear.
And what large feet you have. Why, I don't believe you're my grandmother at all. You're the big bad wolf, aren't you?
No, dear, really not.
Somebody call me?
You? You're the wolf?
At your service.
But if you're the wolf, then who is this?
She's your grandmother if you haven't suffocated her.
Oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I thought the big bad wolf had eaten you.
Me? Eat a grandmother? I'm a vegetarian. The only reason I came here was to help her with her gardening.
Really, dear, I think you've been reading too many fairy tales.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
It's all right. There's no harm done. Now, see, I had a message for you. Where did I put it?
In your big apron pocket. You said it was all better to hold messages.
So I did. Ah, here we go. Dear Miss Red Riding Hood, this is to inform you that a contest is underway among the three princes to see which will be allowed to woo you. Please come to the palace for further details. Sincerely, the King and Queen.
But why would I be wooed?
To be wet.
But I am red.
Not red. Wet.
But I'm not sure I want to be wooed to be wed. I'm too young to be a wedding bride. Now the truth, I'm really petrified. People should no gold to red.
Little red will soon be wooed to be wed.
On this night, what can I do? I'm feeling lonely.
sons? I mean, they had 3 sons. It's kind of funny to think about.
Too bad there's not a show called My 3 Daughters. They could come in our house.
So we only had 2 daughters.
You always worried about medium purple. She was born during sweeps, so I can understand.
Left the house during sweeps?
Don't be ridiculous. I had the doctor come deliver the baby. They didn't have to be in the hospital in those days.
Mom, Dad, may we ask you a question?
Medium Purple and I have written love letters to Prince Jason and Prince Justin.
So they will woo us instead of wooing Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Right. So anyway, we know we can't send the letters via UPS. We have to save all the pennies for the colors we need.
But we were wondering if we could send the letters to the palace ourselves.
There's so much on TV to watch.
Not particularly.
There's not really anything on.
To think that I'd see a day when a child and I would talk like that. Goodness knows I faced you right.
Just go before you upset your mother anymore.
Face it, you won't regret it.
Look, dear, your show's back on.
So what do you do?
We wait.
Sorry for barging in like this, Your Majesty, but no one answered the door.
Who are you?
That's Geraldine's brother Oswald. Hello, boys.
We've been working together for 16 years, Your Majesty, but we're hoping to get things down the line of work.
It says here on your resume that your only work experience is as a dragon.
That's right, ma'am. Best 2-man dragon in the whole kingdom.
But we're hoping for employment.
So let me think. You've been wearing a funny costume, have a strange job, and I'll bet most of the kingdom has never seen you before. Have you considered going the Ed Sullivan show?
I have a better idea. Why don't you have them be doormen at the castle?
Excellent. Take this down to human resources and tell them we want you to start right away.
And just have yourself be mentored.
Thank you, Your Majesties. Oh, my first big break in the doorman business. Now announcing Riding Hood's Miss Medium Purple and Miss Big Green. Very nice. Oh, I love this job already.
Wait for us. Get it? Wait for me?
Greetings, Your Majesty. We have come to deliver love letters to your sons, Prince Jason and Prince Justin.
So they will woo us instead of wooing Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Let's see. Love letters to the princess and your last name begins with H? That would be the fourth one on that. The staff there can process your request.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Mom, Dad, we're back.
And we've each completed the first 2 tasks.
But we need to know what the third task is.
So we'll know who gets to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Did I hear someone asking about the third task?
Yes.
I just have the third task as soon as Little Red Riding Hood arrives at the palace.
Your Majesty, Red Riding Hood has arrived at the palace. I see nothing around us while I was waiting for Sir Oswald and Dragonfly.
Oh, isn't that nice? Red Riding Hood must have gotten their invitation.
I do hope you remember to put fresh sheets on the deck's bed.
I hope we remember to rinse out the chamber pots. We were a bit distracted by all that waiting.
Tonight, Red Riding Hood will fall into an enchanted sleep. When morning comes, whoever will wake her will win the third task.
I am stronger than any enchantment.
I am wiser than any enchantment.
That's all we have to do. Wake her up.
Wake her up, and you'll win the right to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Right.
Come, boys. Let us retire for the night and await the challenge of the morn.
Announcing the evil queen.
So, you've set the final task?
That's right.
Now be honest. You don't really know how to put an enchanted to sleep, do you?
They won't know if it's enchanted or not. All we'll have to do is wake her up.
And tell me this, what happens if she never falls asleep?
Then I guess no one wins.
Precisely. Then I shall place this can of peas under Red Riding Hood's mattress, and she won't be able to fall asleep. And if she doesn't fall asleep, the princess can't wake her up.
Well, my son, there she lies, in an enchanted sleep.
Who will be the first to try to wake her?
Well, we're waiting.
I will wake her, Dad. With my superhuman strength, I will shake her out of her enchanted slumber.
Ha, you failed. That's up to me and Frank.
If she can sleep through my body strength, I promise you nothing will wake her.
We'll see about that. With my astonishing intellect, I will wake her.
I'd like to see that.
I know you can hear me, Red Riding Hood. After studying the sleeping patterns of young maidens, and your probable diet in the past 2 days,
Oh, get on with it.
and given the temperature of the room, I've used by tapping your right palm with my finger, I will rouse you from this sleep.
How long is this supposed to take?
They lost work instantly.
I'm afraid you too have failed to break the spell, my son.
I guess we're riding people sleep forever.
What about me?
Oh, I guess you can have a tune prepared for you, just for fun.
So I, Lord Prince Frank, will now use my princely voice to wake Red Riding Hood. Wake up!
Golly, how soundly I was sleeping. I didn't fall asleep until almost dawn. That's when I found these under my mattress.
Prince Frank has won the final task. Call forth the people of the kingdom, so he may announce his victory and celebrate. Gather all the royalty in fairy tale land. Drop everything, come quick as they can. Gather all the knights, their babies too. 'Cause we're gonna throw a rockin' party for you.
We're gonna shake it,
Your favorite.
don't break it.
Break your favorite.
Got a quiver in my liver, gonna have a celebration tonight. We're gonna stop it, gonna show it. With some pride in your stride, gonna have a celebration tonight.
Oh, Jordan's jumping, got the palace right up. The people are hopping and a popping real fine. Got a place where the tingle up and down.
We're gonna rock it,
Rock it, baby.
gonna roll it.
Roll it, baby.
Gonna crash, boom, bang till the place caves in. And then we're gonna raise it up and do it again. We're gonna rock it, baby. Gonna roll it, baby.
What's your tale, Nightingale? Are you ready for a party tonight?
You'll be through the horrors, and if you try to misbehave tonight, tell me what's buzz, because we're gonna have a celebration tonight.
Yeah!
Ladies,
And gentlemen,
we are pleased to announce,
let's admit it, we're astonished to announce.
yes, we are astonished to announce that Prince Frank has won the right to rule Red Riding Hood.
Right.
Right.
Dad, stop the proceedings. Prince Jason and I have changed our minds.
We were reading through yesterday's pile of love letters. We found 2 that won our hearts.
I wish to woo Big Green Riding Hood.
And I wish to woo medium purple Riding Hood.
Well, I used to think Justin was cuter. With those glasses on, how about a nice camera chest?
And I used to think Jason was cuter, but now that I see your muscles up close, how would you feel about an arm wrestle?
I guess that just leaves us.
Well, you seem like a very nice prince and all, and I don't hurt your feelings or anything, but I'm really not ready for marriage.
Marriage? Who said anything about marriage? I just wanted to take you to the sock hop.
The sock hop? That's an awfully big commitment.
Well, if the sock hop's too big a step, how about we go out for a Sunday at the malt shop?
Now you're talking.
After all, there's more than one way to woo Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood. Say, what's this button do? That's the happily ever after button. If you press that, the fairy tale will be over.
Come along, dear. We need to finish wedding present shopping for the girls before I love Lucy's sweaters.
But dear, are you sure we can afford TVs for the girls?
Just think of it as spending quality time with our new families.
Sounds like happily ever after to me.
Come on, everybody, got a party tonight.
Got a pretty baby, got a hold on tight.
Gonna take you on a trip over hill and dale. You'll scream and wail. It's a 1950s rock and roll fairy tale. Oh, Daddy-o.
Do up when white moon. Do up when white moon. Do up.
What's a regular bird? A red cape, a basket, a tisket, a tasket. The galley just called, she's one cool dolly. Get her kicks today. She's on her way.
Do up when white moon. Do up when white moon. Do up.
What's a regular bird? A regular bird. Everybody sing it.
Do up when white moon. Do up when white moon. Do up when white moon.
Hold it! Turn those lights back on, Buster. I just found a kernel of wheat, and what I want to know is who's going to help me plant this wheat, huh? Where's that lazy dog? Where's that lazy cat? Where's that lazy mouse?
Hey, you can't tell your story now. The show hasn't started yet.
Oh yeah, who are you? You want to help me plant this wheat?
I'm Jack. I'm the narrator, and no, I can't help you plant the wheat. I'm a very busy guy trying to put a show on here. So why don't you go backstage? I'll call you when I need you, okay?
Well, when do I get to tell my story? Who's going to help me make a profit like wheat?
Listen, we can't worry about that right now because it's time for the opening number.
Opening number,
wasn't quite ready for it, but never mind. Anyways, before we start the show proper, which would be the part of the show that comes after all of the improper stuff that's cluttered things up so far, I'd like to take a moment to say that we dedicate this show to a very close, special, personal friend. What's your name again? Was it? That's not your name. It is? Well, I can't be expected to remember a name like that, so we're just going to call you Melvin. We dedicate the show to a very close, special, personal friend, Melvin, here, because I like the color of his shirt and he doesn't stink very much. Good job, Melvin. Okay. A long time ago, people used to tell wonderful stories of magic and enchantment. Seriously. And those stories were called fairy tales. But we're not going to be telling you those stories. Instead, we'll be... Calvin! What are you talking about? There's no... What's his problem? Anyways, as I was beginning to explain, the stories in the show are almost fairy tales, but not quite. Who are you?
I'm the Surgeon General.
What are you doing here? Nobody's smoking.
I've come to warn your audience that the show they're about to see consists of a bunch of fairly stupid tales, and is therefore probably dangerous to their health. I'm afraid I'm going to have to shut the whole thing down. Go on. Go home before somebody gets hurt.
Wait a minute, your show's not dangerous. It's just stupid, and I was just about to tell them that myself.
Not dangerous?
Not the least bit dangerous.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
I warned you.
What is it with chickens in the show? Can nobody wait for their cue? Now get out of here until I'm ready for you. As I was beginning to explain, the stories in the show are almost fairy tales, but not quite. They're fairly stupid tales. I mean, what else would you call a story like Goldilocks and the Three Elephants? This girl's walking through the woods and she smells peanut porridge. So she decides to break into the cottage to eat the porridge, sit in the chairs, and sleep in the beds. But when she gets inside, she finds out that the chairs are too big to sit on, so she goes home. That's it. The end. If you don't think that's fairly stupid, wait till you see the Stinky Cheese Man. So now, it's time for the first story in our show, Chicken Lickin'. I said now for the first story, Chicken Lickin'. Elfer.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
One day, Chicken Lickin' was standing around doing nothing when a piece of something fell on her head. Let me see that. This is what fell on you? This is number 12.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
Hey, Melvin, what is this? That's right, number 12.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
Uh-huh. Well, as you can see, Chicken Lickin' was not the brightest thing on Two Drumsticks, so she started running around like a chicken with its head cut off. What?
That is a vicious stereotype.
What is?
Chickens do not run around with their heads cut off.
No, it's just a figure.
You're prejudiced.
I'm not prejudiced.
Why do you hate chickens?
I don't. I'm just trying to tell a story here.
You hairless monkey.
What I meant to say was, Chicken Lickin' started running around like a very frantic chicken. And she ran right away to her friend. Hey, Duck, get in here. To her friend Ducky Lucky and clucked. You have to say your line. Do something.
So, I hear the sky might be falling. Don't you think we should talk?
Ducky Lucky, the sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Quack, quack, let's go!
So Chicken Lickin' and Ducky Lucky ran to their friend Goosey Lucy and yelled,
Juicy Lucy, the sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Honk, honk, let's go.
Chicken Lickin' and Ducky Lucky and Goosey Lucy ran to their friend.
Lockwood the third.
No, your name is...
Lockwood the third.
Whatever. So the others ran to their friend
Cocky Lucky, the sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Wait a minute, cried Jack the narrator. I forgot the table of contents.
Hey, you're not in this story.
You're just the narrator.
The hairless monkey narrator.
I know, but I have to warn you that the table of contents is...
If you knew anything, you know that a play does not have a table of contents.
Monkey man.
So why don't you buzz off when I finish that story?
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
So Chicken Lickin', Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky ignored Jack the narrator and ran to the airport to catch a plane to Washington. Just outside the airport, they met Foxy Loxy.
Foxy!
Guys, calm down. You think the sky was falling.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Well, in that case, follow me. I know a shortcut.
How do we know you won't eat us?
Trust me.
Foxy Loxy led Chicken Lickin', Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky down the garden path to her cave. Now I know what you're thinking of, and you're thinking she's going to eat them, but as a matter of fact, she won't get the chance. Chicken Lickin' was almost right. The sky wasn't falling, but the table of contents was. Squawked a whole bunch of them. Word to the wise barnyard fowl, don't mess with the narrator. Moving right along, once upon a time, there was a prince. And the prince's parents, the king and queen, somehow got it into their royal heads.
Hold up, Jack. I got this. Once upon a time, there was an awesome prince.
Wait a minute, I'm the narrator.
Yeah? But it's my story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't tell your own story. I tell the stories.
But I don't like the way you tell it.
What's wrong with the way
You
I...
always make me seem like a brat to tell it.
Well, you do let your parents walk all over you and then you throw a tantrum. And also you have a bad habit of singing stupid songs at inappropriate times, so...
That's your version. In my version, the prince is charming and valiant. And everybody loves and admires him so much, he has his pick of any girl in the...
No princess will be good enough for our boy unless she can feel a peep to 100 mattresses.
Mom, Dad, you didn't let me finish. And then you said the wrong line.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, you never clean your room.
That's not true. My lackey cleaned it up last week.
Here we go.
You just shoved everything into your closet, and I found a burrito under your bed.
I was going to eat that. Jack.
Don't look at me. You wanted to tell your story.
Perhaps we should tell your story, son. We know what's best for you.
You know what's best? Every time I meet a girl I like, you two go piling 100 mattresses on top of the peak. And then you invite her to sleep over, and when she comes down for breakfast, Mom goes,
Well, 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 if it isn't Sleeping Beauty.
then Dad goes,
How was your summer, dear?
then the princess goes,
Oh, for Pete's sake.
fine, thank you, the mattress was so comfortable. Then Mom tells the princess,
You fail, you fail, you fail. Now get out.
ah, 3 years, 79 princesses, no girlfriends.
You don't need a girlfriend, you have me.
Then one day, the prince was the girl of his dreams. The awesome, charming, valiant prince decides that he better do something about his peanuts and once and for all. I said the prince decides to do something.
Right, so he sings a song. Love song, hear my love song sung by me. I love songs 'cause they're so lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, love songs are loved by every lover. Whoever loves is loved. And you are my love, and I love to love a lover who loves a love song as much as I love. I will swear, I will swear, I will swear to the most song already.
That is the worst song I've ever heard. And it doesn't help one bit with this peace situation. So here's what you're going to do. Tonight, just before I go to bed, you're going to slip a bowling ball underneath the 100 mattresses.
But won't that be uncomfortable?
That's the idea you chowder had.
Oh. Oh.
There.
But I don't know how to bowl.
Just take it upstairs and put it under the mattresses.
Right. Sorry, honey bun.
What? The next day, the queen, my future mother-in-law, predictably asked,
How did you slip, dear?
well, fine, I guess, but...
You failed, you failed.
But I think you need another mattress. I felt as if I was sleeping on a lump as big as a bowling ball.
The king and queen were satisfied. The prince and the princess were married, and they lived happily, though maybe not completely honestly ever after. Although, I do have one question for the princess.
What?
If you knew about the pee thing all along, then why did you need to put a bowling ball under there? You could have just faked it and acted like you felt the pee.
I'm a method actor. I don't fake it.
Meanwhile, in another part of the play, there was a mother duck and a father duck who had 7 baby ducklings. 6 of them were regular-looking ducklings, and the 7th one was... well, we just have to agree that she was just a really ugly duckling. The neighbors all used to say,
How Betty?
yes. They used to say,
Holy moly, what an ugly duckling!
yes, that is what they said. And when the spirit moved them, as it often did, they were known to sing it, thusly.
Ugly, 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 ugly duckling, your appearance is a shock. Ugly duckling, oh, your face is somewhat black. You're hideous, your looks are hideous, what a holy bird. Ugly, 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 ugly duckling, you're a truly loathsome fowl. Ugly duckling, from your mouth up to your jowl. Your egg was rotten, your kids are just be dying, your beak should be forgotten, you're a most revolting, trolley, rifle, horrid, gross, dusty, butter, running, nasty, homely, foul, repulsive, yucky, pukey, icky, flashy.
Okay, I think they get the idea.
No offense.
Sure, no harm, no foul.
What an ugly bird.
They were an unusually cruel group of neighbors. But it really didn't bother the really ugly duckling, who would say to herself,
I don't care, because I know someday I'll probably grow up to be a swan, and be bigger and look better than anything in the pond. All I gotta do is wait.
well, a year went by, and you know what? Turns out she wasn't a swan. She was just a really ugly duckling that grew up to be a really ugly duck.
You're hideous, your looks are hideous, your visage is invidious, your frightful, horrid, gross, disgusting, foul, fucking nasty, homely, foul, repulsive, yucky, pukey, icky, flashy. Truly ugly duck.
The end.
Wow, that's an ugly duck. Nothing ugly about that, though. Time to meet you. Pardon me, beautiful princess, but I wonder if you could help me.
What can I do to help you, little frog?
See, I'm not really a frog. I'm actually a handsome prince who was turned into a frog by a wicked witch's spell.
Oh no,
It's terrible, right?
it's such a cliche. I suppose you're going to tell me that the spell can only be broken by the kiss of a beautiful princess, right?
No,
No?
no, the witch said the spell can only be broken by the kiss of an ordinary young woman who isn't exactly beautiful, but has a girl next door cuteness with a quirky personality. Think Zoe Deschanel.
Oh,
So see, you're much too royal and way too beautiful to break this spell.
I'm not that beautiful.
No, you are. You're gorgeous. There's no point in kissing you.
Well, what would be the harm in giving it a try?
The harm? The harm. The witch said, if I kiss the wrong girl, I'll turn into something even more hideous than I already am. Like a narrator. Hey!
Oh, well, okay.
It would have to be on the lips, though. Still want to give it a try?
Sure.
It's peach flavored. Sorry, I want everything to be just right. Okay, perfect. I'm ready for the kiss.
Oh, pooh. It didn't work. I guess I am too beautiful.
No, you're not.
What?
I was never really a prince. I was just a frog with a thing for princesses. Oh!
Like a frog climb off the lips. Besides, wait, 2 years later, she made a beast in an enchanted castle fit to a whole lot better for her. Okay, time for the next story in our play, which is Little Red Running Shorts. See, it's about this girl who always wears red running shorts. See, that's where her name comes from, get it? So anyway, this girl's running through the woods to her granny's house when she meets a wolf.
Is this the one where the wolf tricks her into taking the long way while he takes the shortcut?
Yes, but here comes the good part, because Little Red runs so fast that she beats the wolf to Granny's house, and when he gets there,
He knocks on the door.
and Red answers it, guess what she says?
Cow patty?
No.
Sky is falling?
No.
I give up.
She says, My, what slow feet you have. That's it, the end. Is that great or what?
It's like Shakespeare.
Wow, thanks. You know, I may only be a narrator right now, but someday I'm going to be an epic poet.
Uh-huh.
Either an epic poet or like a samurai spoken word hip-hop wordsmith with like 2 million Twitter followers.
Really?
Yeah. So, would you maybe like to go up for a pizza or?
Don't you have another story to tell?
Oh, right. Hi. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy Little Red Running Shorts. And now, like I already said, Little Red Running Shorts.
You already told the whole flippin' story.
We're not going to do it again.
Wait, you can't say that. We have to start with Once Upon a Time.
Come on, let's get a frappuccino.
Wait, your story is next. See, look, right here. Right after the other frog prince, here you are, Little Red Running Shorts. That's you.
Come on, Wolf, we're out of here.
Wait, you can't do this.
Did I tell you I'm up for a Burger King commercial?
Get out! I so need a new agent.
Your story is supposed to last 5 minutes. What am I supposed to do for the next 5 minutes?
Don't look at us. You're the samurai spoken word hip hop wordsmith.
I planted the wheat, I watered the wheat, I harvested the wheat. Now do I get to tell my story? Hey, where'd everybody go? Where's that Jack guy? Isn't he supposed to be the narrator? He can't leave the stage empty like this. I want to tell my story now. Do they expect me to tell the whole thing by myself?
Listen, we can't worry about that right now because it's time for the best story in the whole play. Jack's Bean Problem, starring me.
Jack,
Now what?
this is my final warning. Beanstalks are an accident waiting to happen. And giants, well, you just don't want to mess with giants.
Everyone,
So you better...
just get out of here so I can tell my story. Which starts like this. Once upon a time, I sold our last cow for 3 magic beans, and... Giants! What are you doing? You're not supposed to enter yet. You're gonna ruin the whole story.
I don't like that story.
What?
You always trick me.
Well, yeah, that's the best part.
3, 5, 4. I made me own story.
Great rhyme, Giants. And I'm sure it's just as good, but we don't have time for it. So why don't you climb back up the beanstalk, which I haven't planted yet, and I'll be up in a few minutes to steer your gold in your singing harp.
I'm glad you both make me bread.
Ooh, bone bread, yummy. Why don't you spread a little brain butter on it, a little toe jam? You kill me, Giant. Oh, hey, while you're here, can I just mention a little something that's been bugging me? I see you're always talking in capital letters. See, it's even in the script that way. It really messes up the page, and frankly, with your voice, it's like fingernails on...
Oh, tell my story now.
Giant in capital letters, and he did.
Giant story. The end of the evil stepmother said, I'll huff and snuff, and I'll give it 3 wishes. The beast changed in the 7 dwarfs happily ever after, for a spell had been cast by a wicked witch once upon a time.
That's your story? It's not a fairly stupid tale. That's an incredibly stupid tale. That is an unbelievably stupid tale. In fact, I think it's the most stupid tale. Oh!
As a giant grabbed them and dragged them to the next story.
Wait. Beat it. Okay, how's this? Once upon a time, there was a giant. And the giant squeezed Jack and said,
Tell me a better story. How grand you going to make your bread? When the story is finished, how grand you going to make my bread? Anyway.
The giant laughed an ugly laugh. Jack thought to himself, can I have the special light, please? He'll kill me if I do. He'll kill me if I don't. He'll kill me as soon as the story is finished, so there's only one way to get out of this. So Jack cleared his throat and began his story. Once upon a time, there was a giant. The giant squeezed Jack and said, come on, circle back around, you gotta keep up. laughed an ugly laugh. Jack thought to himself, he'll kill me if I do. He'll kill me if I don't. He'll kill me as soon as the story is finished. So there's only one way to get out of this. So Jack cleared his throat and began his story. Once upon a time, there was a giant. The giant squeezed Jack and said, "Come on, circle back around. You gotta keep up."
DJ Ugly in the house.
Hey, drop the beat. Man, think I'm just an ugly duck, but as far as I'm concerned, I got a lot of pluck. Cause I got my pride, it's a country mile wide. I cannot be denied or derided. All the ethos and the rules I can be misguided. And if you diss me, it's just water off my back. Cause all you homie homo sapiens are a bunch of whack quacks. Quack, 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 quack. Word to your mallet.
Or the girl who really blew it. Here I am, cleaning house again, while my wicked stepmother and two ugly stepsisters are out somewhere having a ball.
No. We're not having the ball to do this. The prince is having the ball.
We rehearsed this thing for weeks. You ought to know the story by now.
Did I mention they were wicked and ugly?
The prince is having a ball, and everyone's invited.
Even you're invited, but too bad. You have to clean the house.
Come on, girls. Let's go get dressed up in our ball gowns. Hey, Cincinnati, don't forget to clean the inside of the chimney with your toothbrush. And if you let those mice in here again, I'll marinate them in motor oil and throw them on the barbecue. Especially that fat cookie one.
Oh, boo-hoo. I guess it's another night of crying my eyes out.
A really sad, emotional crying song. It's a ballad, a sad ballad. Sad, very sad. No! Thank you.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm the tortoise.
No, you're not. You're Jack, the loser narrator.
It's A on the act, J?
I don't speak Turkish. Anyway, I thought you'd be bone bred by now.
Hey, look, I found this costume backstage and they used it to fool the giant. I'm gonna lose myself in this next story and he'll never find me.
You better hope he doesn't like turtle soup.
Once upon a time, there was a tortoise who was very slow, but very dependable.
I have toilets to clean.
I always get where I set out to go. It just takes me longer than most people.
Tortoise, you are so slow. I can cover your hair faster than you run.
Oh, yeah?
That's why the story's called The Tortoise and the Hare.
Well, then I...
You just need to race. No kidding. Right concept. Come on, let's do it. The fast and then furry.
I don't know why I'm doing this story. They've asked me to say that on today's big race. No, it makes me point out that I have a PhD from Yale University. And I do postdoctoral research in partial physics in the Advanced Institute for Advanced Studies in Princeton. And I just have to say that.
Owl.
I just have to say that on the big race, the torso rather line up the storyline, and the grossly overqualified referee said, on your mark, get set, grow.
Tortoise starts to run. Tortoise runs. Tortoise runs. Tortoise runs. Tortoise runs. Tortoise runs.
That's what it's called, Deus Ex Machina. It's a dramatic device that only comes then to play to save the hero from certain death. In this case, I think you'll agree, it saves all of us from certain boredom.
I'll handle this, Poindexter. In all this excitement and in the absence of our narrator, no one had realized that another story had already begun. This story, which you have regrettably missed, goes, once upon a time there was a little old man and a little old woman who lived together in a little old house. They were lonely. Now while I was telling you that, you missed the next line of the story, which goes,
Let's make a man out of stinky cheese.
Okay.
I'll give him easy big and firm now.
Yeah?
Until I'll fry them.
Couldn't we just make pizza?
Then I'll put him in the oven to cook.
Then what?
Then he'll magically come alive and we won't be lonely anymore.
So he'll be a walking, talking little man, made out of a variety of savory foodstuffs?
That's right.
A stinky cheese man?
It'll be great.
so she raided her fridge and made a little man out of stinky cheese and bacon and olives.
I'd rather have a pizza.
When she opened the oven to see if the little man was done,
What is that terrible stuff?
Run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the stinky cheese man.
You know, I'm not all that hungry.
I'm not really all that lonely anymore. Let's go to Florida.
Okay.
so they hopped in their RV and drove away. Meanwhile, Stinky ran and ran until he came to a field where he met a cow eating grass.
Wow, what's that awful smell?
I run away from a little old lady and a little old man. I bet I can run away from you too. I can. Run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the stinky cheese man.
I'll bet you could give someone 2 or 3 stomach aches. I think I'll just eat meat.
Me too. This way.
No, this way.
No, this way.
So Stinky ran and ran until he came to a playground where some kids were playing outside of school. Hey, are the kids?
They're all in the dressing room playing Crazy 8. Deal with it.
Okay. So the Stinky Cheese Man ran and ran until he came to an auditorium where some kids were watching a theater show. And the first kid said,
Gross.
and the second kid said,
What's that nasty smell?
I've run away from a little old lady and a little old man and a cow. I can run away from you too, I can. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Stinky Cheese Man.
whereupon the first kid looked at the second kid and delivered a beautiful poetic 3-minute monologue about the heartbreak of B.O., which goes like, oh, forget it. Go back to your seats. And the Stinky Cheese Man ran on. To a river with no bridge.
Oh, this river is too big. It's too big to jump over. And if I try to swim across, I'll probably fall apart.
Here's where I come in. Why, just hop on my back, Stinky Cheese Man, and I'll carry you across.
How do I know you won't eat me?
Trust me.
No, really.
Well, I have a really bad sinus cold, so I don't really have much of an appetite.
Uh-huh.
So Stinky hopped on my back and we started swimming. But halfway across the river, my sinuses suddenly cleared up and, oh man, what is that nasty smell? I coughed, I sneezed, achoo! I gagged, and Alstingo fell off my back and into the river.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Slip and fall into the river.
What a world, what a world.
And nobody ever smelled him again.
Okay, look, I've given the giant the slip long enough to tell you that we haven't seen the closing number now. See, that way he'll think the show's over and he'll go to sleep. So sing the closing number, but sing it very, very softly.
You want us to sing the closing number very softly,
That's right, like a lullaby.
but it's the big rousing closing number.
Well, now it's a lullaby. Unless you want to know what it's like to be a pizza topping.
This is the closing number of the Stinky Cheese Man and other fairly stupid tales we'd like you all to stand. 'Cause we're putting you out of your misery by popular demand. This is our final bow. Raise your voices, clap your clappers, lift your toes and tap your tappers, dance and spin around like flowers. This is our final bow.
Look, I know this is the way we all want this to end, but if you know what's good for you now, then you and all your friends, you quietly gather up your things and break away to the exits while I
found the wheat, I planted the wheat, I grew the wheat, I harvested the wheat, and today will help me. Now that you're time for my story, don't think you're gonna help me eat the bread.
Bread?
Chick-fil-A! Chickens.
This play has been adapted by John Bloor from the book The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales, written by John Seska and Wayne Smith, published in 1992 by Penguin Books, and printed in the United States of America. Set in Bondy, which is a little town just outside of Kalamazoo, sets in costumes of the glove and accompanied by pork marinated in
You don't have to
sunshine,
listen.
cups, rosemary, honey,
Go now.
over, gravity,
Go over. This is just legal stuff.
Now limiting the rights and
See,
the rights.
right here,
the
final
contrary
stage
orders.
direction.
No more.
Legal guy drones on, Jack says show's over, then the lights fade out, and the legal guy drones out.
Anyone caught
House lights
fairly
come up,
stupid tales
legal guy drones,
will be
audience
exhibited in
sees,
person
legal
by
guy
the
drones.
Cheese Man.
Stage crew comes in and cleans up,
Purchasers of
legal
the
guy
tickets
drones. Actors
will
walk
take
cleans
all
up,
rights to
legal
their
guy drums. And make sure everybody's completely on, legal guy stops drumming, does an incredibly good soft shoe routine, and then leaves. 24 hours later, the show starts all over again. After 2 weeks, the show closes, and everyone goes on with their lives. Jack marries the brunette, played the princess. The season passes, 2 billion years go by, the sun blows on, and nature closes with it. All the laws of nature break down. See? That's it. So you can leave. Show's over. It's done. Finished. Cooked. How fatty! Okay, that is it. You have been pulling this stupid crack with the entire show, giving everybody heart attacks, and interrupting all the stories, and I've had enough.
Yeah? So, what do you do meanwhile? I've read Mr. Cheese's book. See, so...
It's pronounced Jessica, actually. Rhymes with Fresca.
Mr. Cheese's book says I take a shortcut behind Mr. Smith's barn, hop over a fence, and fall into a big cow.
I believe it's described as a gigantic, fresh, steaming cow patty.
Yeah, that's supposed to teach me a lesson. But guess what? We couldn't afford to build a set for Mr. Smith's barn on the show. So no barn, no fence, no cow to do, no lesson, so there.
Hey, Giant. Wolves. You got a giant cow up there in that giant cloud of yours?
Yes, her name is Poofer because she...
No, I get it. So, what do you do with that cow poop anyways?
Save it?
Save it? You saved the cow poop?
Yes.
See, I don't believe you saved the cow poop.
I do. It's a really big, gigantic, steaming fresh cow patty.
Well, I'm gonna have to see this. So, why don't you throw it down, right here?
You asked for it. I told you it was big.
Cow patty, fire, fire!
Wait, you can't yell fire in a carpet theater.
If you yell cow patty, nobody will come.
That's right. You've been yelling cow patty all day. And there weren't really any cow patties, so now that there is a cow patty, no one will believe you.
So we'll be stuck under this giant cow patty for the rest of our lives?
Well, yeah, but you still can't.
Both of us, together, under major, steaming, fresh cow poop. Forever.
Fire, fire, fire!
Cow patty fell on the bad boy's head, doo-doo, doo-doo. His hair turned brown, his face turned red, oh, doo-doo day. He yanked our chains and a rotten brat, doo-doo, doo-doo. So now he's wearing a cowboy hat, oh, doo-doo day. Cried cow patty all night, cried cow patty all day. Cried cow patty till the cow came home and moved our troubles away. Some kind of patties are good for you, doo-doo, doo-doo. Hamburger patties and peppermint too, oh, doo-doo day. We like tater patties and fish patty pies, doo-doo, doo-doo. The cow patties only look good to the flies, oh, doo-doo day. Cried cow patty all night, cried cow patty all day. Cried cow patty till the cow came home and moved our troubles away. Patty cake, big brown cow, doo-doo, doo-doo. Make me a cow pie and make it now, oh, the doo-doo day. Roll and pat and market with the beef, doo-doo, doo-doo. The dog have the bad boy kicking in the knee, oh, the doo-doo day. Cried cow patty all night, cried cow patty all day. Cried cow patty till the cow came home and moved our troubles away. Cried cow patty till the cow came home and moved all our troubles away.
The end.
Number of the Stinky Cheese Man and other fairly stupid tales we'd like you all to stand. We're putting you out of your misery by popular demand. This is